Okay, man. No problem.
It's a very special evening here at You Don't Know Jack. Why is it special? I'm here, you're here, and, heck, it's not special at all. Just another ordinary game. How many ordinary players do we have tonight? Excellent, alrighty. Player one, talk to me. What's your name?
My little addiction.
Hello.
Very nice. Now, player two, let's have your name now.
45 seconds.
Now, player three, show us what you learned. Okay, you want a 7-question game or you want a 21-question game? What's it gonna be?
I'm going to tell you this because
30 seconds.
Player one, your buzzer is the letter Q as in qualm. Player two, you have the letter B as in bag. Player three, you have the letter P as in painted lady.
Quiet on the set.
First of all,
that's why they call him the best boy.
20 seconds. Look alive, we're at 20.
Alrighty, heads up. Here's how the game works. First one of you to buzz in on a question gets first stab at the answer. So you buzz in, and then press 1, 2, 3, or 4, depending on which answer you want. Real easy. Got it?
10
Good
seconds.
luck.
9.
Okay, and get rid of the desktop. Let's go to
6,
black.
That's
All right,
right.
folks, see you on the other
4,
side.
Why, yes, I
3.
am.
Celebrity voice impersonated. Look for the new Bible action figure, Larry the Leper, parts sold separately.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
So, what do we got here? 3 people, and this is the most interesting thing you could think of to do with your time. That's pretty sad. Now, my friends, please join hands. All right, let's get going by passing out the hardware. Now, here's the deal with these screws. If you think your neighbor doesn't know the answer to a question, but you want to make him answer it anyway, buzz in and hit the S key to screw him. Anyway, can we go now? Your pick, player 2. How about it? This one's called Can't Cut the Colonel Mustard. How does $2,000 sound? Think fast. If Jessica Fletcher from Murder, She Wrote were asked to solve the very first detective mystery story, what would make the best new title for the show? Murder Dashiell Hammett wrote, Murder Agatha Christie wrote, Murder Sir Arthur Conan Doyle wrote, or Murder Edgar Allan Poe wrote? Player 1, hit it. Edgar Allan Poe is credited with creating the detective mystery with the Murders in the Rue Morgue in 1841. Which most Murder, She Wrote fans probably read when it was first released. Player 1, ante up. Well, what do we have here? Reading, writing, and roughage. $1,000 at stake on this one. We've all heard of body language, right? In your bowels, your colon is connected to your rectum. Considering the primary role of a colon in English grammar, what is most likely true? Your rectum contains a list or series, your rectum is a dependent clause, your rectum is a passive verb, or your rectum uses a foreign phrase or object. Take a shot, player 2. One of the primary uses of a colon is to signal the beginning of a list or series in a sentence. And after a few too many trips to the buffet table, your colon will be sending signals like Morse code. You have the honors, player 2. The selection is Rudolph, the brown-nosed cabinet member. I'm giving out $3,000 for a right answer. Remember all those Christmas specials that used animated puppets like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer? Well, if the Island of Misfit Toys decides to follow the economic policies of mercantilism, which of these would make the best finance minister? Heat Miser, Winter Warlock, Yukon Cornelius, or Baby New Year? Up to you, player 3. Player 3, who gets the pointy end? You're screwed, player one. Give me an answer. Winter Warlock? Yeah, because, of course, plenty of countries have relied on magic spells to help their economies. Player 2, Player 3, who wants it? Player 2, it's yours. You gotta answer it, Player 3. If a country believes in mercantilism, they want as much precious metal as possible. So they'd want Yukon Cornelius, who's always digging and licking for gold. Yeah, if they make Yukon Cornelius their finance minister, they can make Herbie the dentist elf their surgeon general. Nice work, Player 2. You just screwed yourself. Player 3, what looks good to you?
You can't stop at 3, no, you gotta have 4, yeah!
Pucker up for 1, 2, buckle my hat. This one's worth $1,000. Let's rock. Let's say Plymouth wants to make a car to commemorate the landing of the Pilgrims at Plymouth Rock. What will they most likely call it? The Beagle-Mobile, the Mayflower Compact Car, the Santa Maria 1492, or the Goodspeed 1606? Player 2, grab it! The Mayflower Compact was a prelude to our own Constitution, drawn up by the Pilgrims shortly after landing in America in 1620 on the Mayflower. The Mayflower Compact Car probably really would handle like a rock. Player 2, give me something.
Let's blow this time and head for number 5.
And this one is, this looks like a job for Tidy Bowl Man. Get it right, I'm handing over $2K. Okay, so if Superman cleans villains off the streets of Metropolis and Batman keeps the streets of Gotham clean, tell me this. What would you expect a superhero named Vauban to clean? Hair-clogged shower drains, puke-puddled grammar school hallways, blood-stained hospital sheets, or wax-filled ears? Player 1. Player 1, who you want to screw? Player 3, don't take that. Give us an answer. Vauban is the brand name of the sawdust stuff they sprinkle in the hallways of grammar schools when kids get sick. Vauban, able to absorb partially digested bologna sandwiches in a single sweep. Player 1, one good screw deserves another. Your call, Player 3. Shake hands with. It's a word. It's a plan. It's $2,000 for a correct answer. Remember the electric company? Well, you'll need to in order to figure out this analogy. Superman is to tall buildings as Letterman is to what? Capital T, rolling O, silent E, or pinheads at GE? For the curious, here's the right answer. Just as Superman's able to leap tall buildings in a single bound, Letterman can do the same thing with capital T's. Now, if they can only get Terry Hatcher to play Letterman's wife, I'd be watching Electric Company every day. Player 1, tell me what's happening. Lucky 7. Open wide and get ready for designer jeans and world cultures. And we got $3,000 in the pot. Put it in gear, 'cause here we go. Considering the meaning of the brand name, which designer jeans would you expect to have been designed by merry bands of roving gypsies? Jordache, check. Gaetano, or Sergio Valente? Player 3, do it. Gaetano means gypsy in both Spanish and Italian. Oh, look, a crystal ball. Player 3, you make the call. Uh-oh, blah, 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 blah.
It's time for a quick henchman.
Take a look at your gibberish category. Zen and the Art of the Boys in Blue. How about $5,000 to start this gibberish question? Now, don't get nervous, but the more time you take, the less cash you get. Okay, tell me what advertising slogan this rhymes with. Boys love the Blue Zen formation. First clue, it's a popular ad slogan from the 80s. Don't worry, it has nothing to do with missing beef. It's a popular ad slogan from the 80s for a soft drink. Go for it, Player 2. Type in your answer and hit return. Now, wait a second. Pepsi was the choice of my generation? When did we vote for that? Was I sick that day or something? Player 2, take your pick.
Aloha, question number 9.
For your enjoyment, to be or not to be, Arthur? Looks like this one's going for $1,000. All right, here's one for you TV theme song buffs. What are the concluding lyrics to the theme song of the 70s sitcom Maude? Anything but tranquilize and right on Maude, she'll get tempers rising, fighting Maude, don't discuss her thighs and anger Maude, or petite for her large size, mighty Maude. All yours, Player 1. We're talking about that uncompromising, enterprising, anything but tranquilizing right on Maude. For some reason I feel like wearing polyester and drinking scotch. Player 1, give me category. Oh yeah, baby, it's the moment you've always dreamt of. It's time for a three-way. Okay, this is simple, but hear me out anyway. You're gonna see a three-way like this one. When the correct three-way member is lit up, buzz in. If you make a match, you pocket $1,000. But watch out, if you're wrong, you'll lose $1,000 every time you're wrong. And be careful, individual answers don't necessarily have anything to do with the three-way as a group. All right, time to boogie. This three-way is known as aroused by nature. And that means you'll be trying to match some words that make me feel kind of funny to this three-way. Animal, vegetable, or mineral. Time to bust a move. Good luck.
Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes!
Okay, we're stripped down to our skivvies. Looks like that's all we've got. Let's see how you scored. Player 1, we gave you the opportunity of a three-way, and you just stood there with your mouth open? All right, I'm not going to go there, but let's see what this escapade did to your scores. Well, Player 3 maintains the lead. Let's see how long that'll last. So, was it as good for you as it was for me? Probably better. Okay, let's get on with the game. That's it for round 1. Let's go to round 2. This is when I hand out the screws, so let me get those. Let's see. Scratch test, screenplays. Screws. Here you are. Every question in round 2 is worth twice as much, so we got some serious cash at stake here. Let's get to it. I wonder what Player 2's gonna pick.
Don't look now. It's question 11.
Okay, give it up for a man with cramps. Play your cards right, you win $4,000. All right, perk up. In the 1994 movie Junior, Arnold Schwarzenegger plays a man who gives birth to a baby. The Greek god Zeus also gave birth to a baby. If Arnold's character in Junior wanted to conceive his child in the same manner as Zeus, what would he have to do? Mate with a horse, consume his wife, swim naked in the ocean, or look at dirty pictures? Player 1. Zeus's daughter was born from the side of his head after he ate the Titan Matisse, so Arnold's character would have to swallow his wife, played by Emma Thompson, to try to achieve the same effect. And I'm sure Arnold could do it. His head's big enough. Player 1, it's up to you. What's next? Well, looks like this category is Backdoor Man or Saint. How does $4,000 grab you?
Get ready to rock and roll. It's an analogy question. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Jim Morrison is to Mr. Mojo Rising as Val Kilmer is to what? Mr. Iceman, Mr. Jim Morrison, Mr. Difficult to Work With, or Mr. Elk Vial? Take a shot, Player 2. Like the man says, Mr. Mojo Rising is an anagram for Jim Morrison, and Mr. Elk Vial is an anagram for Val Kilmer. Or Val may have gotten that name from all the research he's done in the field of North American moose reproduction. Getting those samples is hard work. Category time. Player 2, it's your call. The category is Santa Claus ain't feeling his elf these days, and you pocket $2,000 if you get this one. Hey, can Santa Claus call in sick? Consider this. Santa Claus is running a fever, and Mrs. Claus won't let him deliver his toys this year because he also says ho ho ho. Which product spokes figure could fill in for him? The Hamburger Helper Helping Hand, the Pillsbury Doughboy, the Jolly Green Giant, or Mr. Whipple? Player 2, grab it. That's right, little sprout. Ho, 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 the Jolly Green Giant will be stuffing your stocking this year. Hope you like creamed corn. Your turn, Player 2. What's it gonna be? Enjoy your nap?
Ain't no love like number 14.
Say hello to those stupid French people. Sit up straight. This one's worth $6,000. Hey, wouldn't it be great to go to a museum and look at the mummy of the beautiful and fabled Egyptian Queen Cleopatra? Well, too bad, because the French lost it. Because you should always begin looking for a lost item where you last remember having it, how should French authorities begin searching for Cleopatra's mummy? By digging through Hollywood prop rooms? By dragging the Parisian sewers? By combing the Sahara Desert? Or by searching Manhattan Central Park? All yours, Player 1. Oh, Player 1, who's getting screwed? Dance music, please. Player 3's getting screwed. What's the answer, Player 3? Central Park? No, that's Cleopatra's needle. That was tough to find, too, until somebody took it out of its hay packing. Player 1, Player 2, who wants it? Player 2, it's yours. Player 1, you've just been screwed. Let's see what you've got. Cleopatra's mummy was accidentally dumped into the Paris sewer in the 1940s. I guess somebody mistook the old dusty wrappings for used toilet paper. Oh, come on, you were thinking it too. Hey, Player 2, right back at you with that screw action. Let's have a category, Player 1.
Not 14, not 16, you're right in between.
This little number's known as Pick This Question to See a Bare Butt. You get 4,000 clams for this one. Okay, look closely at this naked picture and tell me, what would you wear to get this tan line? Chaps, culottes, gauchos, or jodhpurs? Player 2, grab it. When you wear chaps, your ass is hanging out, so you're gonna get a nice reverse tan line. So when someone tells you to stick it where the sun don't shine and you're wearing chaps, it'll be a much quicker process. Player 2, take your pick. Superb choice. Come on in close to the keyboard, Player 2. The rest of you give it a rest, because Player 2 is about to embark on a dis or dat. And this dis or dat questions category is, play that funky music, old white man. I'm gonna read off 7 names, and for each one I want you to tell me if it's a vice president, a funk musician, or both. As each comes up, if it's a vice president, press 1. If it's a funk musician, press 2. Press 3 if it's both. And if you want to skip one, press 4. I'll give you $1,000 for a right answer, and you lose $1,000 if you get it wrong or if you don't get to it at all. All right, I'll start you off with 30 seconds on the clock. Let's dance. Hannibal Hamlin, Beeper Funky. Spiro Agnew. Bootsy Collins. Walter Mondale. Sly Stone. George Clinton. One more. James Brown. That's all she wrote. Perfect. And with time to spare, here you go. Oh yeah, that's a real nice fit, isn't it? Let's keep moving. Player 3, give me some category. Well, the good news is you're still alive. Bad news, you just picked an impossible question. Coming at you, panting for dollars. This very special question is going to be worth $20,000. All right, get ready to fill in the blank for this one. You know how long-distance races are usually measured in kilometers, like a 5K or 10K race? Suppose that instead of a 401k plan, your boss will give you $1 million if you run a 401k race. Since 1 kilometer equals 0.62 miles, exactly how many miles would that be? Take it away, Player 3. Type in your answer and hit return. Let's see. 401 times 0.62 equals 248.62 miles. Pretty impressive. I'm not going to say anything important here, so you have some time to put away that calculator now. It's all about you, Player 3. Which one do you want? This category is known as Led Zeppelin, and it's worth $2,000 if you get this one right. Heads up, here it comes. Imagine that Led Zeppelin rewrote one of their songs to explain what contributed to the Zeppelin Hindenburg's explosion. What could they call it? The nitrogen remains the same, stairway to helium, whole lot of hydrogen, or fool in the propane? Player 1, hit it. Whole lot of hydrogen. The Hindenburg blew up when the hydrogen that kept it aloft exploded. It blew up right in the middle of the 2-hour drum solo. God, it was awful. Player 1, hit me with the category. Here we have Wonder Woman and Haute Couture. Get a right answer, you're walking away with $4,000. Hope you brought your suit. It's time to get wet. In the theme song to the 70s TV show Wonder Woman, how is Wonder Woman described? In your satin tights, fighting for your rights, in your lycra suit, daring thugs to shoot, in your killer pumps, taking all your lumps, or in your bustier, making bad guys pay? Player 3, make it happen. Player 3, who would you like to screw today? All right, Player 2, you're getting screwed. Screw back. In one of the most ridiculous song lyrics of all time, Wonder Woman is heralded for wearing satin tights fighting for her rights. Because it's important that a woman dress sexy when she's fighting for her rights. Player 3, when you can't successfully screw someone else, you end up screwing yourself. You have the honors, Player 2. The category, Wish You Were Here. And get this one right, you got 4K coming your way. Take the Play-Doh out of your ears, because it's time for an audio question. Listen carefully. Okay, suppose you're walking through a cemetery and you hear this sound. All things considered, I'd rather be in Philadelphia. Considering the quote, who has been buried alive? P.T. Barnum, W.C. Fields, Harry Houdini, or Ralph Waldo Emerson? All yours, Player 1. The epitaph on W.C. Fields' tombstone reads, all things considered, I'd rather be in Philadelphia. Philadelphia? Death can make you wish some really backwards things, you know? Player 1, your choice. What are we doing? You're about to embark on the attack. Hit your buzzer when you see 2 words on the screen that match. $2,000 if you're right, 2,000 off if you're wrong. It's not so hard as long as you remember this.
Remember the clue.
It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Oh, geez, honey, I forgot your gift. I hope you remembered your brain. Good luck. You're huge! I want to touch you! But let's hear your final score! It's Player 2! I guess having 2 other players breathing down your neck makes you a little nervous, huh, Player 2? You barely pulled that one out. Next time you play together, just look them in the eye and tell them,
you don't know Jack!
Beautiful people, I have not seen a show this good since 1950... never mind, roll the credits. Hey, Raul, are we playing again?
Oh, man, Player 1, your butts got up on the high scoreboard. You did not. This is just a silly trivia game. The 3-year-old could get up there just on luck. Hey, you know, if you want to try to leave this game with a little dignity and honor, you might want to try another round or 2. Let me know when you're all set.
I'll try it to be stupid and socially ungraceful. Well, not anymore. Now there's Chemikids, the new parenting alternative for busy, successful people who know what they want in a child.
What is Chemikids?
Chemikids is a state-of-the-art offspring generation system that lets you take the controls. Want to raise a Nobel Prize-winning economist? You got it. Heartless corporate shark? Just say the word. You combine the amino acids, you activate the convenient wall socket animator. No messy conception, no Lamaze classes, no adolescent rebellion.
But wait, I cheated my way through biology class. Can I still use Chemikids?
Detailed instructions are provided, and if you're dissatisfied with the results, simply flush them down the toilet and start over. It's as simple as programming a cell phone. Why, I brought my own little Jimmy along. That's right, Jimmy. Back in the box.
We can't wait to be Chemi parents.
Chemikids, don't just play God, be God.
Daddy.
Johnson, that presentation was awful. I want to see you in my office, pronto.
I don't get it, Phil. My thinking on that presentation was sound.
Your thinking was sound. It's your hair.
My hair?
It looks like you combed it with a fried chicken leg.
I can't help it. It's my overactive sebaceous glands.
Don't worry, there's help. Have you heard of Squirt 2000?
Squirt 2000?
It's a shampoo, conditioner, body wash, and moisturizer all in one.
Sounds good, but the boss wants to see me right now.
Here, use mine.
You carry a bottle on you?
Well, Squirt 2000 is also a refreshing sports drink.
I'll be in the bathroom.
Hey, Johnson, how'd the meeting with the boss go?
I think it went okay.
Hey, Johnson, I like the way you think.
Thanks, sir.
But more importantly, I like your hair.
Squirt 2000, when you really need nice hair. We're an Arthur Daniels Heartland company. We make the Illuminati look like Cub Scouts.
Are you desperate for a second income? Have a really high pain threshold? If so, University Hospital is looking to pay subjects big money for practically nothing.
Twice a week I'm paid to take pills and drink stuff. You know, sometimes I'm a little moody when I come home to my girlfriend, but like that's anything new.
Can't get to sleep at night? Might as well be paid for your anxieties.
The glare from the lights can get annoying, but at the 20-hour mark, you don't even notice the wires and IV tubes. My kids want guitar lessons. It's all for them.
Why sit around at home watching TV when you can get paid to do it at a research facility on drugs?
Once a month, I let med students give me rectal exams. It's not like I'm a prostitute or anything. I'm paid good money to let people probe my ass.
Call 1-800-ME-FOR-SALE and get rich quick, because you don't need to be dead to sell your body to science.
Come on, kids. It's time to go to Sunday school.
Oh, Mom, do we have to?
Say, kids, what's the matter?
Hey, look, it's God.
Gee, God, we want to learn about the Bible and stuff, but Sunday school's so boring.
I bet it wouldn't be so boring if you took along some Bible action figures.
Bible action figures?
That's right, Timmy. Now you can help Jesus carry his cross with his new Kung Fu action grip.
Out of sight.
And that's not all, Timmy. What's up with this crucifix? When you fold it this way,
It's a dinosaur.
Roar!
Hey, God, what about me?
Well, Brittany, how would you like to help Mary give birth to the Christ child?
But there's no room at the inn.
There may not be room at the inn, but there's plenty of room in Malibu Mary's split-level beach house.
Oh, wow, look, Mom, a jacuzzi filled with holy water. Now Sunday school will be fun.
Yay! God, I can't thank you enough.
That's right.
Hey, are you really God?
Why, yes, I am.
Celebrity voice impersonated. Look for the new Bible action figure, Larry the Leper, parts sold separately.